Seriously. Oh god. Anyway, this is our final poet for the evening. He performed at the last open mic. Part of it. Is there a name of the poetry collective? I didn't remember.
Poetry collective.
Bit on the nose, isn't it? It's kind of right there in front of you. Right. Freddie from the Poetry Collective.
Good evening. Fuck's sake already. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm a member of Poetry Collective, along with Emma, who you saw read earlier on, and a couple of lovely ladies over there. I'm going to read 4 poems. They're quite short, which is probably like a weight off all your minds. And then I'm going to read what I would class as probably a political tract. But we'll come on to that in the end. So this one's called This Is England. The 30s, the 40s, the 80s, the noughties. This is England, my friend. These recessions, these taxes, our government relaxes. This is England, my friend. The 100s, the 20s, the 60s, the 70s. This is England, my friend. This nanny state, these cameras, our hidden chambers. This is England, my friend. The 50s, the 10s, the 90s, the trains. This is England, my friend. The drinking, the smoking, my country is choking. This is England, my friend. The thens, the hows, the wheres, the nows. This is England, my friend, and I will not pretend that we are happy. We moan, we swear, we lie, we despair, we're oppressed, we're depressed, and we can't breathe the air. This is England, my friend, and I will not pretend that we are happy. Thank you. Okay, cool. This is called King's Road. This is about commuters that I saw on the King's Road in London. Okay. What is a man to do with his mind if he cannot comprehend time? When second after second passes, a moment after moment harasses. When he is not held in contempt of justice and execution. When his manners exceed... Sorry, is that feeling back? Okay. When his manners exceed expectations and his trust in others is broken through rusting tools of theft. When his credit has been abrupt and the nagging fastidiousness dubbed. Bottled and shattered the glass in his hand, grazing hardened skin. He stands accused in life of nothing more than existing in life. Devout and social in apprehension, not faithful in work but deep in inflation, and not knowing things that are generally irrelevant, like who crushed the mouse and who shot the elephant. But working all day when day turns to night, and does not complain of brutal distaste. Scanning around in a pastel facade, playing the father, the dad, paternal disregard, and lets business burn his soul. Plump fattening on his old brittle bones, asking questions, awaiting a decent fight, kicked in the balls, metaphorically, right? Abrasions on his cheek benign, scratched until white under a double-lined sign. What's a man to do with his time if he cannot comprehend time? Thank you. Okay, this is about a little child that is fictional, I've not touched anybody, and a teddy bear. No, genuinely haven't. Okay. Only in your sleep did you truly speak to me, and I looked to myself to see if I'm the one dreaming. I've been awake for hours, staring at the ceiling, tracing the plaster swirls that whirlpool my mind, with nothing left but heavy breathing, singing the world good night. I've hoped the street lamps would guide me to morning. Those noontime suns outside shone brighter than my days, I think. My head sits soft on these heavy pillows, and my eyelids flutter and disturb the room. From its lazy slumber hanging silent, forever watching, waiting for me to slip away. Slowly I surrender to that uncertain grasp that throws me into purgatorial spirals, deeper and faster and closer until I hit my stage. If only you'd talk to me, I wouldn't be so scared. How's your prostate, Alex?
Strong like an ox.
I wouldn't have expected any less. Okay. This one's called Second Star on the Left. I watched the polka dot sky dance at night from my window. My nose touched the cold glass and my chin sat on the ledge, wide eyes waiting for it all to change. Every summer floated through my eyes and I wanted to sit on the moon. It looked so silver, seemed so close. I smiled in childish awe, waiting to cry away the lump of pride in my throat, and hold a star in the palm of my hand to light each day I hold for you. And I'm happy, back up against the window, numb-faced and red-cheeked, because I know what I see will be there forever. Thank you.
Fuck off then, sorry.
I'll be really quick. Okay, so this is almost what I would call a political tract. I spent the last 2 days in London with the president of an LGBT society in Ireland, So I had to write it down because you can't really freeform sort of tract. Okay. And it sounds a bit poetic because I can't really do fiction. Okay. A blind person may not be able to use their eyes, but they still see. They look at a person from their personality and intentions. They do not judge what people look like. Those who suffer from terminal illness are still able to see the world however short a time they have. Mothers and fathers have killed for their children only to protect them. What I want to do tonight is open everyone's eyes, make their hearts fulfilled and promote something that is very close to our hearts at the Poetry Collective. Equality for all without judgment and with understanding is something that sounds obvious when I say it, and I'm sure all of you here understand and support this. However, there are still those people out there, and you may know someone who doesn't share this outlook. That person may not read a book because of the picture on the cover. They may not try foreign foods because they don't trust it. They may even overlook a German Shepherd or French Bulldog in a rescue centre because we once fought a war. This closed-mindedness needs to be scribbled out of history books by ours and the next generation. These people need re-educating, and realisation of indefinite equality for LGBTs is not a moral note. It is not something to be worked towards through Parliament for men to pick it apart. It is just common sense. In the last couple of days, I've been lucky enough to meet the former president, I did say president, she's the former president of SHOUT, which stands for Straight, Homosexual, Out, Universal, Trans, based in Carlo, Southern Ireland. That has the most passionate, enthusiastic and amazing people and team helping to support and promote understanding and education on the awareness. Page 10.
Oh, fuck off!
Of LGBTs. They are working for no financial gain. They do not work for personal pride, although we are all very proud of them. They work hard and have a passion that I cannot compare. Their single core value is that everyone is equal regardless of sexuality, orientation or gender. Their single core vision is that also everyone is equal regardless of sexuality, orientation or gender. The most real and achievable goal without doubt. This year, Shout, led by Elaine Byrne, won the Gala Award for the LGBT Society of the Year, which is an amazing achievement, and I for one salute that remarkable event. The Society has also started a campaign along with the GLEN, the Gay Lesbian Equality Networks, for marriage equality in support of the upcoming referendum. As I've said before, this amazing society with its passionate team of support, this group of people who are simply being themselves and are no different from you or I, this pioneering group of educated, talented artists of understanding trying simply to support and promote a simple human right. When you go home tonight, we would appreciate it and invite you, on behalf of the Poetry Collective, to visit facebook.com/ITC-shout or come and speak to me afterwards. We support those who unreservedly deserve it to educate our MPs and the far right in Europe, Putin in Russia, the 36 countries in Africa, the 23 countries in the Middle East and the 13 states in America where homosexuality is still illegal and laws are still enforced. Thank you.